Okay.
Okay. Hello, beautiful people. How are you today? Today, Irena and I just have a giggle because we had a technical issues earlier on. I forgot to press the record button.
It's okay. We had a nice chat anyway.
Yeah, definitely. So, welcome back to the podcast, people. My
Take
intention,
number 2.
take number two. My intention is to support local business owners and getting some information about each other's expertise and have fun. So, my guest today is Irena Geller. She is an emotional eating coach, author, and public speaker in the health and weight loss industry. She helps women to put down their fork and pick up their life. Her specialty is working with women aged 35 plus who are smart and capable but are stuck and struggling with excess weight, stress, and limited self-belief. So Irena shows them how to free themselves from inner critic. Oh my God, inner critic. As women, inner critic is
Oh,
so huge.
yeah.
So that they can love their bodies, eat with freedom, grow in confidence, and enjoy the body they deserve. So she has a mission that she would love to show 10,000 women how to feel good about what they eat, uh,
Make
make
healthy
healthy
eating.
eating their default habit so they can feel more confident and get the best out of the bodies as they age. So welcome, Irena.
Thank you so much, Ingrid. It's a pleasure to be here. Take number 2. Have you got the record button on? You go, girl. So, Ingrid, I would love to know your why. Oh, actually, sorry, I'm going to introduce you. My apologies. So, this is about Ingrid. Okay, Ingrid Galloway is a friend of mine, but she's also the founder, relationship coach, and chief relaxation officer at KAHYANGAN. Did I get that right? Yes. She has been a relationship coach for 11 years and a spa therapist for 21 years, mainly in 5-star hotel day spas in Sydney. So she's used to looking after thousands of highly stressed clients from all over the world. She practices at KAHYANGAN in 5-Dock from clients' homes, offices, hotel rooms, and online. Her work has always focused on stress, so important these days, isn't it? Relaxation and relationships. I actually think relaxation and relationships go hand in hand. She has a very kind soul, and I can back that up, always seeking to reach out and support the healing process for so many stressed people. Broken, lonely-hearted singles, stressed out parents, and lovely couples across her path. She delivers her services by doing one-on-one coaching sessions, group workshops, and wellness work programs for companies to create better engagement and harmony for their team members. Hello, Ingrid.
Thank you very much.
My
So,
pleasure.
I am curious to find out your why. Why is it that you do what you do?
Okay, why do I do what I do? I have had my own personal experience. I've walked down a very lonely road of stress, overwhelm, overload, overeating, coping with my emotions by turning to food. That was my drug of choice. And I guess you could say food was my therapist. And so I've been down a few dark alleys with all of that. I burnt out. I had adrenal fatigue for 6 months, and I lost a very successful fashion business that I had about 10 years ago. And when I was in bed for 6 months, I had a lot of time to think about what I was going to do. And what occurred to me is that I was always passionate about helping people, right? Helping them in many ways, but really to live with freedom and to end their emotional suffering.
Yeah.
Because so many people suffer emotionally and they really don't know their way out.
Yes.
So my mission or my goal or my why is I want someone. So I guess I also wanted to add that I lost 50 kilos of emotional and physical pain that I was
Amazing.
carrying.
Amazing.
And I want someone to look at me and to be inspired by my journey and to think to themselves, because of you, I didn't give up. Because a lot of people do give up. There's a lot of depression. There's a lot of stress going around, especially at the moment. So if
Yeah.
I can, you know, help someone and uplift them and help them to feel free, eat with freedom and live with freedom, then I've achieved my mission.
Awesome. That's so good to hear. Thank you, Irena.
You're welcome. And what is your why, Ingrid? Why do you do what you do?
Yes, so my background story is I came from Indonesia and my parents were very religious. So they're rather dysfunctional, especially in the communication department. They were loving parents, but the biggest thing I learned from them was how not to communicate with my partner and how shame and guilt and living yourself through your kids can be so damaging. So then I moved to Australia to escape from my old life to marry my ex-husband. We had 10 years marriage, but unfortunately it was an abusive relationship, so I left.
Sorry
And
to
I
hear
lost, no problem. I lost everything material, like my properties, my furniture, but I gained also depression and anxiety, so all the fun stuff, right? But the best news is I gained myself. I have Ingrid back, and I have no regrets because I learned so much, and I'm grateful for my ex-husband.
Experience, yeah, for your
Yes.
experience, yeah.
And during my self-healing journey, I went back to college to study counseling and life coaching, and straight away I knew that I would be a coach, niching in relationship area, because I am truly passionate to help others in the similar sort of situation, especially if they are in high stress, they have some depression, some anxiety,
Yeah, definitely.
yeah,
Goes
and
hand in hand,
feel
doesn't it?
stuck.
Yeah,
Yeah, feel
stuck,
stuck
yeah.
in
In a
their,
corner, yeah.
yeah,
And
in
don't
their
know how to move
situation.
forward. Yeah.
Yes, because if I could get out of my pit, then I'm sure that you can too, as long as you ask for help.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yes.
So important. Yeah.
Yes,
Thank you, Ingrid.
I'm so blessed that now, you know, I've been married for 12 years with two kids, with my second husband.
Fantastic. Well, he will be your last because you're a relationship coach. Of course he will be. Cheers to that.
Cheers to that, all right. I don't have wine, damn. I have tea.
That's
But,
okay. That's all right.
and yes, I've gone through pre and postnatal depression. So just like peeling an onion, just layer upon layers of challenges. But then we can actually get,
We can rise from adversity, like a phoenix rising
yes.
out of the fire. And that's exactly what you've done, Ingrid. Congratulations. That's awesome.
Thank you. Thank you. So now my next question is, do you have 3 tips for our audience? Because I am aware that a lot of people feel whatever they're feeling, stressed, bored, etc., and they go straight to the fridge
Or to the pantry.
without being aware of they're doing that.
Yeah.
So do you have any tips for us?
Yes, I do. Well, it's interesting that you should say that without being aware, because my first tip is actually self-awareness. So becoming aware of, you know, the fact that you are going to the fridge or to the pantry, and perhaps journaling about that, you know, recording what times you're going there. How are you feeling at those times, right? That's my tip number 1. Because from there, the more you know, the more aware you are of your habits, the better chances you have of changing it, right? That's why self-awareness is so important. And my tip number 2 is when you get to that fridge, ask yourself, what are you hungry for? What am I hungry for? Is it physical hunger? Is it emotional hunger? Emotional hunger comes on very quickly. Physical hunger comes on gradually. And emotional hunger is to satisfy whatever emotion they're feeling. Okay, so you can go back to the journaling again and write down, I was feeling bored. It was 2 p.m. I was feeling sad because my Zoom meeting didn't record or something like that, right? You know what I mean, right? And you know, and that's really, really important. And then my tip number 3 is distraction. If you're not physically hungry, if you're emotionally hungry, have a glass of water, go outside, go for a quick walk, go to the bathroom, get out of the kitchen, right? Because distraction works wonders. People actually underestimate distraction.
Yes.
Because your mind, we've got a very short concentration span, and we know that. And it's getting shorter with all the social media.
I feel like I'm like Dory from Finding Nemo.
So even if you go outside, you distract your mind. And when you come back, it also gives you time to make an intentional decision rather than making a decision on the spot, right?
Fantastic.
And I mean, the most important thing is managing your emotional health at the moment.
Yeah.
Right. And I mean, I could go on about that for the next probably 5 hours, but I don't think we've got the time today. But managing your thoughts, which lead to make you feel a certain way, and which then, you know, the way you think leads you to take certain action.
Yeah.
And that action is the results that you see in your life.
Fantastic.
Was that helpful?
Very helpful. Thank you.
Okay. Awesome.
So when you get distracted, get the water, not the cake.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, the other tip would be is don't have the cake there in the first place.
Yes. That's
If your
right.
intention is to eat healthy, our environment has a huge impact
Yeah.
on the choices that we make. So if you want to eat healthy and you find cake tempting, then get rid of it. Give it away or give it to someone who maybe doesn't have any food. Or otherwise throw it away. I was going to say feed it to the dog, but you don't want to be feeding the dog with cake, that's for sure.
Toxin for them.
Exactly. So get rid of it. You know, the thing is we all have choices and a lot of people forget that.
Yeah.
We have a choice. You know, we can make a choice in line with our goals.
Fabulous.
Right? Yeah. And
Thank you so much
my pleasure.
for your
My pleasure. Ingrid, what are your 3 tips for today?
Well, as couples are getting stir crazy, you know, stuck at home and being together 24/7, normally they miss each other because they're out.
Not at the moment.
Oh, not at the moment. It's like, get out. I have enough of you. So my tip number 1 is exercise together. You advise about healthy eating, and even though I'm not a huge fan of exercise, but my husband is, and I could see that he's very determined, and it's really, really good to clear his mind by exercising. So exercising is his stress relief, definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Couples who train together stay together.
Oh, yes.
Have you heard that?
Good advice?
Yeah?
Yes,
Yeah.
I heard that. So yeah, train together or exercise together. Number 2 is reframing your words and seeing opportunities.
That's
Say,
it.
if initially your mind is saying, oh, because of COVID-19, I lost my job. A lot of people lost their jobs. But if you can reframe it to, because of COVID-19, I am free to chase my dream.
Yes, I love that. That is fantastic. That is tip top.
Yes. Or another example, because of the lockdown, my friends and I can't see each other. I'm missing my people. I'm missing hugging people. Because I'm such a big hugger. But if
Same.
we reframe our saying to, my friends and I are protecting each other.
Awesome. I love that. That is
Yes.
just beautiful. Thank you, Ingrid.
That's reframing your words and seeing.
Yeah, yeah.
Number 3, the last one is couples massage, because
That's my favorite.
because I teach couples how to massage each other for relaxation and intimacy. Definitely touch is a great element to connect couples together, to feel love. So also for stress relief as well. So a little bit of squeeze, you know, on the shoulders, on the back, on the head, a little bit.
That's really interesting. So do you do that on Zoom?
Yes, I can do that on Zoom as well. Yeah.
And do you massage your husband? Do you use your husband as a model?
Correct.
I love it. That's awesome. Yeah, fantastic.
Previously, my clients come to me and then I teach them in my treatment room, but lately I have to do it through Zoom.
Yeah. Well, hopefully in the next couple of weeks, some of the activity will start to go back. Yeah. But I mean, as long as it needs to be on, you know, lockdown, then
we can
that's
do
the way
that.
it is.
Yeah,
Exactly.
That's the good thing about technology.
Yeah.
So, now I would like to ask our audiences to guess, you know, one false statement from Irena and one true statement. So Irena said, number one, she gave someone else that's not her husband a lap dance. Or number two, Irena is a descendant of Russian royal family. So, people, one. I am guessing, because number one sounds so juicy. I'll pick number one as the true answer.
It is actually the true answer.
Yeah. So what happened?
So what happened is we were on a trip overseas to Greece, and my husband and I couldn't sit together, so he was sitting behind me. So when all the lights went out, I thought I would surprise him when I came back from the bathroom.
Yep.
And just sit on his lap. But I got the rows wrong, and I sat on someone else's lap who welcomed me with open arms. When I realised that it wasn't my husband, I screamed out in shock. And of course, everyone just burst out laughing. But I was extremely embarrassed. I went straight back into the bathroom. That's my story of a lap dance. There's probably others, but we won't get into those today.
Yeah. Oh, wonderful.
Yeah.
That's great. So funny.
So Ingrid, now it's my turn to ask you to pose two questions and ask the listeners which one is true. Okay, so number one is Ingrid asked Hugh Jackman to be her boyfriend. Number two is Ingrid asked her best friend to be her boyfriend. I would say that it's number one.
That is true?
That is true.
Ah, you're incorrect.
Oh, no. I thought I was going to get some juicy details there.
I know. Well, I would love Hugh Jackman to be my boyfriend, but, you know, because I love Hugh Jackman.
You're married, Ingrid.
Yeah.
Too late for that, my love.
He's a great actor. And,
He is. He's beautiful.
A beautiful soul.
He's not too hard to look at either.
Oh, definitely. Yeah, but no, I asked Andy after 1 month of seeing each other.
Andy's your current husband, right?
Yes, that is correct. Yeah. Yes. I know that we get on really well together, and I asked him to be my boyfriend. But then his answer initially was like, I can't remember exactly what his answer was, but that he went around the bush. He said this and this and this, and I became impatient, and I said, "So, Andy, what's the answer?
Yeah, what's it gonna be?
Stop beating around the bush. Is it yes or no?" He said,
"No.
Yes, of course I want to be your boyfriend."
And the rest of the story we know. That's awesome.
Yes.
That is such a lovely story.
Yes, exactly.
I love that.
Men, if you know that there's a beautiful lady in front of you that you love, just jump on it. You know, don't go beat around the bush.
Yeah, that's awesome. Nice one, Ingrid. Well, it's been fun.
Thank you so much for watching and listening to our collaboration. We hope that you learn a thing or two about practical things that you can do to make your current living situation better and more fun. We hope that you understand that our expertise are such and such now. So if you need more support in how to eat healthy, how to boost your self-confidence, and how to eat freely but eat well, please connect with Irena. And if you need some help with your stress level, especially if you're broken or lonely-hearted singles, or if you're loving couples that are stressed, please connect with me. So our links will be on the post. You are most welcome to stalk us online.
Awesome.
Right? So I look forward to connect with you next time, and I have more informative, uplifting, and fun chat just like this one, because I really believe that this is the perfect time for us to connect.
Totally.
Thanks, Irena.
Thanks, Ingrid. Thank you so much for having me on your show. I really enjoyed it.
Well,
thank you.
Lots of love.
Bye.
Bye.